All right. Time now is 12:13 afternoon on July 8th. Yes, it's Natalie's birthday. Natalie's 20 years old. I've already said that yesterday, but shout out to Natalie. I spoke with Natalie a little more last night. One of the reasons why I went to bed very late is because I spoke to Natalie. At around 2 something a.m., I just spoke to her, and she just seemed very unenthusiastic about life. And I don't know how to approach her now. It's like she's a stranger all over again, and I don't really know how to, get her to say things and do things now. Not really get her to say things and do things, but more like she isn't the same Natalie. Like, I would look at the conversations we had back in 2021, and it would feel different. I don't know what happened. So I told her, just don't overwork yourself. You should, instead of just constantly consuming, constantly working, you should just sometimes relax and consume art. Because one of the reasons why Natalie overworked herself, so she's in she was in 3 committees, now she's in 2. She has like 3 jobs, and she's just super busy. She had to play bridge on Wednesdays. There's just tons of stuff. Um, and part of the reason why she keeps herself busy is because she wants to keep being busy because it keeps her calm. This constant motion, this things constantly happening to her. This is what keeps her calm. If she starts getting bored, she starts going insane, and she starts going crazy and whatever, and psychotic. The good old her or the bad old her. But I don't know. Just there are many other ways to occupy your mind. Um, like consuming art. So I asked Natalie, like, what have you? When's the last time you even watched a movie or TV show or an anime? And she said, oh, she says she watches animes. But it's been 8 years since I've known her, and it's just kind of sad that our relationship has boiled down to, I guess it's not even our relationship. It's because we have become mature, normal, everyday people now. So the things we talk about are just normal, everyday things. But I'm really glad that there has been many times in the past when we used to really talk about like philosophy and stuff, even though we're stupid and edgy as hell. At least like back then, talking to her was something very interesting. Okay, well, looking forward to meeting her. Anyways, um, all right. But one of the reasons why I woke up this early today is actually I want to catch the 2:55 p.m. screening of Marcel the Shell with Shoes On at AMC. Um, yeah, it's 12 point something dollars, rounded up to a 13, but I want to go. I want to watch. I want to watch a movie, treat myself. Yay. I haven't received any news from Christian about when and where are we going to hang out tomorrow. And I also haven't received any news from the Chinese boss lady. When is she going to sell me my money? I have to start preparing to leave. I don't have much time. I got 6 days left. I'm gonna plan how to pack. I'm gonna plan the whole procedure first. Step 1, this, step 2, this, step 3, this, step 4, this. I'm gonna do a checklist of things to do before I leave. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just start planning how to fit stuff in my luggage. Bring what, bring what. So, I don't know, I don't know if I should bring this one, or should I bring the black one? I guess it depends which one is bigger, but the thing is, the gray one is the dirtier one. I put my shoes in there, but the black one is the one that's more delicate. Now, I'm gonna bring a lot of delicate stuff back, so I'd rather bring the delicate one back. It's going to be nice, and, yeah, that's all. Alright, I'm like a few minutes late, but it should be okay. Here we go. AMC Theater, 12, $13. Let's go. Let's do it. here we go. Alright, here we go. I'm like 7 minutes late, but it should be alright. Let's go. Got the ticket. Let's go. $12 spent, but it should be okay. Should be cool. Alright, finished the movie. It's 4:41. I'm going home. But I made a miscalculation. I thought that I would have enough food to last until tomorrow night, to last until Sunday noon, in fact. I was dead wrong. I was dead wrong. Actually, I do not, because I did a miscalculation in my meal plan spreadsheet. I put pork chops 4 times instead of 3 times. So actually, I don't have any pork chops left, and I'm not going to eat a pork chop tomorrow night. This means that tonight I'm going to have 2 chicken thighs originally. Tonight, actually, I'm going to have 1 chicken thigh and another chicken thigh tomorrow night, which will definitely reduce my calories count. But no worries, because I still got potato chips, mochi ice cream, Sour Patch Kids, Haribo gummy bear. I still got Twix bars, Snicker bars. I got Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I got tons of that stuff. I got a jelly. I got an apple. Yeah, aside from that, I don't got much else. Oh, right. Very important. So this morning, in the middle of recording my Fly Soldier reaction video, the new roommate has arrived. The new roommate is a white girl, a white woman by the name of Meg. And she's nice and stuff, and the dog doesn't hate her. So that's that. Doesn't really matter because I'm leaving on July 14th, and then when I return, she's gonna be gone, and we're gonna have a new roommate. So there's that. But yeah. So now there's that. Let's eat fortune cookie again for the second time. Is this just me, or is this bag a little larger than this one? Or are they the same? They're the same. They're obviously a little different. Okay, well, without further ado, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so shit all over the table. There's a prospect of a thrilling time ahead of you. So desu ka? Fuck. I should have used a plate. Okay, it's exactly 8 p.m. I just received a phone call from the Chinese boss lady telling me to go to the store because I guess she doesn't know how to use Zelle. So I'm going to go there to physically get money, which is something that I don't want to do because I want to stay at home for the rest of the day, cook my dinner, rest up, and then tomorrow I got places to go as well. So there is no better time than now. Also, on a side note, maybe I'll get to see Hana for one last time before I go back to Hong Kong, you know. So that's a plus, I guess. But yeah, it's fucking stupid. I'm gonna waste 30 minutes to go back and forth just to retrieve some cash, and I hope it's the right amount. Pretty strange weather, part cloudy, part sunny. Alright, I got the money. $327 in cash. And I also get to see Hana, wave at her. Didn't speak to her all that much, but what the fuck? Oh my god, they changed the door lock again and I'm locked out of my apartment. I'm calling for my roommate right now, but she doesn't seem to really hear me. Alright, so time now is 10:38 p.m. I'm not going to talk too much. Let's wrap it up today. Yeah. Walked all the way to the well and picked up some cash. Saw Hana, said hi. So I went into the store and at first it was a little awkward. So I stood at the side and I saw Hana right there, just right in front of my eyes. And, her black hair, ponytail, mask on, apron on. And at one point I waved hi and she waved hi back at me. And then that's it. And then the Chinese boss lady saw me, went to the back, grabbed her bag, and then told me to go out. So we went to the car park at the very side, and then she asked me, "Did you walk all the way over here in Mandarin?" And I said, "Yes, I walked here." And then she said, "Do you know how much I owe you?" And then I said, I don't know, let me check." So I pulled out my Google spreadsheet and I counted 328. So I said 320 something because it's not always exact. But yeah, and then she's like, "How do you know?" And then I said, "Oh, Google spreadsheet." And then she just gave me the money. She said, "Sorry, no envelope, but here's the money, here's the cash." So here it is. Yeah, I thought about, so for my last couple of Ralph's trips, I'm going to be extremely careful not to overbuy food. So I'm going to evaluate how much food I've left in the fridge and in the cabinet. I'll basically plan out all the lunches and dinners I will have. And then I will just I'll buy exactly the right portions so that the moment I leave, I only leave a little bit of food behind. Okay, let's eat the 160 calories worth of tangerine jelly. Even though I've already crossed the 2,000 calories mark, let's consume more, I guess. Not bad. Other news, quick update here. Apparently Christian did answer me at 8:30 p.m. He said on Discord, "Tomorrow we're going to meet up at 2:30 p.m. at Santa Monica Mall." Alright, time now is 12:09 afternoon on July 9th. Now, I just had one of the darkest, most fucked up, most horrifying dreams I've had in my life. I don't know where did that come from, but wow, that is messed up. That is messed up. And I don't use this word lightly. So after I woke up, I received several texts. Because last night I made an Instagram story about how I'm gonna be returning home in 5 days. People are suddenly reminded that, oh yeah, right, I'm coming home. So Zara DM'd me on Instagram. Zara WhatsApped me asking me what day, and then Cedric said, "I'll say hi to you in Sapporo," which is like, what are you even talking about? I bet Cedric saw that I will leave Hong Kong in 5 days, so he went to, and maybe he used Hong Kong time, so he went to like Google to search July 16th flights and found that there's a flight from LA to Sapporo to Hong Kong, and he thought I would transfer in Sapporo or something like that. No, I will not. So he thinks he's cool or something. He thinks he's clever or something. Bro, it's a direct flight. And then Zara Pink or someone, Miriam, DM me on Instagram. Another thing is, Christian texted me over Discord telling me that Ella got exposed to COVID, which means that we won't hang out today. That's kind of disappointing. In fact, I only have 5 days left until I leave, so today is 9th, and I will leave on the 14th actually, 14th nighttime. So I have 5 days left, and I better start packing and preparing. I'm gonna call my mom and go over the procedure. I already planned it a little bit last night, and I realized I don't got much to do. So we got the flight preparations, which is quarantine hotel proof, PCR test, and the health declaration form. We got the flight stuff, so packing and bedroom, shutting down my bedroom. And then we got some other stuff like Ralph's for the final times, Chase to deposit cash, in and outs, watching Thor in the cinema. Okay, today we're going to be making miso soup noodles. So I am boiling portion of maifan rice noodles, and I'm going to make myself some soup with instant miso soup. That's right, folks. So I'm gonna get a packet, put it in there, pour some water. That's it. Simple. All right. There we go. It's kind of like cup noodles, but without the noodles. So it's just the powder, really. I don't know how much is enough. It says 5 to 6 fluid ounce. I don't know how much is a 5 to 6 fluid ounce. It says 160 milliliter, but I have no idea how much is that. So I'm just gonna pour maybe this much, and then I'm gonna try and see if it's too strong. All right. Let's go. Moment of truth. It's too hot. Alright, so given that my roommate is out, I'm going to take this opportunity to reintroduce my apartment again. So this is the door, this is the doorway. Right next to the doorway is, amazingly, the laundry. Washing machine and drying machine. Every time I use a drying machine and washing machine, it's different. So this time it's a pull out and you pour some stuff in there. You can do casual, you can do normal. There we go. There we go. That's pretty nice. I try not to step at this area because every time I come back home and I wear outside shoes, I step in this area. Okay. And then this is my cabinets. Still a mess, but it is what it is. This is my food part of the cabinet. It has everything from oil, cereal, cup noodle, garlic, candy, potato chips, rice, peanut butter, soy sauce, sugar. It has a lot of stuff. And fridge. This is the water ejector, but you can also do cubed ice and crushed ice. But I never do that because I never need ice. Because I'm too cool. This, now, originally, what the fuck? She moved my eggplants. Okay. Now, she also moved my milk. Okay, she moved stuff. What the fuck? She moved so much of my stuff around. Okay. Okay, but originally these two parts are mine, but now it's these two compartments. And this is mine, this is empty, this is mine. This is also my meat. Almost every cabinet is full of something now. Okay, none of this is mine. None of this is mine. But I use this Maggi from time to time, and also this honey from time to time, which is really nice. Okay. Cabinet number 1. These are chopsticks, but they're never used. I have my own pair of chopsticks. Okay, stuff like that. This is our dining table. I always sit either here, here, or here. I love to pick only one seat and just sit the whole time, but Cindy likes to sit around. But Cindy mostly works there. Okay, lots of plantation. I mean, nice color and composition actually. You know, brown, green, and white, sort of like, you know, balanced out. But yeah, lots of plants in this apartment. Tons of plants. Alright, my miso soup noodles is done. I hope the miso soup isn't diluted because it sure does seem like that after I put the noodles. Also, this is a lot of noodles. Holy crap. Alright, let's dig in. Wow, tastes like nothing. And yep, the soup is definitely diluted. I'm gonna add some salt and soy sauce. Why Ella's exposed with COVID and she's reposting a lot of Eric Andre posts on Instagram on her own story. So I replied to one of them saying, legalize ranch, you know. And she's like, ha ha ha, I love that one. And then I said, oh, I heard you're exposed with COVID, so hope you're all right. And she's like, thank you so much. Maybe we can reschedule. And then I said, oh, I'm actually leaving next week. And she's like, what? Crying emoji. I said, yeah. She asked, what day? I said, July 14th. She said, oh, we can still reschedule before that. Hopefully that's true because I don't think Christians free. I think Christians only free on Thursday and weekends. And I will have to leave next Wednesday, right? So yeah, I really don't think that's possible. So I kept walking around, at least back and forth from the stove to beside the sink. And then for some reason Cindy's also like at a point where she had to walk around. She had to wash her pans at that very moment. She decided to wash her pans at that moment. So she kept walking back and forth from the sink to the other side of the stove. So she like bumped into me at some point and I was like, whoa, and my feet touched the floor. And you know what that means? I have to go to my bathroom to wash it. So I washed it. I came back and then I bumped the carpet again and I had to go back to my room to wash it. So back and forth, and it was such a total mess. It was like when she's using the sink, I want to use the sink, and when she's going to the stove, I'm also going to the stove, and we keep clashing. It was so awkward. It was like a dance, actually. And at one point, I threw the spatula at the sink. I didn't really think of her reaction, I guess. And then a little bit later, it got kind of awkward. So we started to have dinner at the same time. And to break the awkwardness, I said, by the way, I'm not going to be able to finish everything when I leave, like my ketchup and salt and stuff, so you can use that. And she's like, okay, good to know. So, and then she started sniffing and like, is she crying? What the fuck? Because she's actually a lot more sensitive than I thought she is. When she saw a cockroach, she cried. There have been multiple times when she and Jared had conversations and she would talk about men and how much she hates men and how much a woman suffers, and she would start crying. Like, she's actually way more sensitive than I thought. Man, like woman of Hong Kong are actually so strong in comparison with the rest of the women in the world. Holy crap. Or maybe it's just her. But, alright, time now is 1:07 p.m. on July 10th. 4 days left, guys. 4 days left. Is it 4 days left? 4, and then tomorrow's 3, and then on 12 is 2, on the 11 is 1, on the 13 is 1, and then on 14 is 0. Yeah, 4 days left. That makes sense. So today's Sunday, so I can't go to Chase because Chase is closed on Sundays. maybe I can do this in an ATM machine. Can I do this in an ATM machine? I don't know. I'll do some research. And then at some point in the future, I will also have to go to the college campus to print out stuff. Go to the library. I've actually never done that before. I've never been to the college library before, so this is actually hilarious. And then I wanna I want to do I have to be enrolled in the summer semester in order to use the library? That would suck. And I asked my mom to ask my brother what does he want for souvenir, Los Angeles souvenir. So I'm gonna buy cereal. Now I'm sick of cereal. I don't want to eat cereal anymore. Even though I'll eat some later. But I asked my mom to ask my brother if he wants Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. For that, he of course said the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the legendary iconic Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I'm gonna buy a small box of it, and I'm gonna bring it back. And yeah, I don't want to regret buying stuff like this, so I hope there's enough space in the luggage. And I'm also gonna buy granola bars for them. Now I want to buy something for Leah, Pink, Cedric, Natalie, Zara, and Miriam as well. And I don't exactly know what to buy yet because I do not know. But Pepper's having fun. Pepper just took a selfie with another girl and she's drinking alcohol somewhere. Just living the best life, living the adult life, living the woman's life, having fun, socializing. The yay, haha, lol, xd life. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, time now is 5:32. Let's go on to my final Ralphs before I return to Hong Kong. Final Ralphs of round 1. Alright, let's buy some souvenir. Alright, time now is 6:51. It's hot as fuck outside, and for some reason, this is $73. This is 73 point something dollars. Holy shit, why is it so expensive? Alright, let's see what I got. So, okay, for my own use in the next few days, I got steak, more steak, completely squashed, because why not? Okay, let's ignore that. Salmon. I wanted to get Indian food, but I just can't find chicken tikka masala, so I got this instead. A tortilla casserole. And then also tomorrow lunch we have potato salad. And then I got this finally, Lysol spray. And then I got, oh my god, this is huge. This is probably why it costs so much. Tide Pod cleaning juice. Okay, souvenirs. I got granola bars. I got Butterfinger. This is for Natalie and friends. The 6 people. 6 Butterfingers for 6 people. I know it's not a very fancy souvenir, but this is all I could think of. And I need to know, I need to give them something that I've tried before, right? So, this is perfect. Okay, for my family, I've never tried this, but my mom said she wants this. And my brother said he wants this. So, there's that. And then, yellow bell pepper. That's right, folks. And then I believe that's it. But in reality, oh my god, that's a mosquito. Okay, hold on. I have this now. Okay, where the fuck are you? It disappeared? Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep talking then. Odd. Alright. So, 4 days left. Actually less than 4 days. I have several things to talk about. Let's talk about today, and then we're going to talk about the future plans. Today, nothing important happened today. That's right, folks. Nothing important happened today. Went to Ralph's, bought tons of shit. But yeah, afterwards I came back home, and actually before I left today, while I was making the cup noodles, which sucks. This is the worst cup noodle I've had. It's spicy miso, and it just tastes boring and bland and spicy as fuck at the same time. And then the sausages, oh my god, I fucking hate sausages now. I just hate it so much. I just like, after one sausage, I just want to throw up. I just can't. But yeah, I ate the whole thing because calories. And while I was cooking it and making it, Cindy's playing French music, and she played it for like 1.5 hours. And then Meg, the white woman, the other roommate, showed up for a little while. I asked JT and Pepper, where and how do I get PCR test for the flight before I leave? And both of them have very different answers. So the Reddit post told me to go to covidclinic.org. So I went there, and apparently it's not free, and I have to pay $300 fucking dollars for a PCR test. 300. That's ridiculous. Okay, I asked JT and Pepper. JT responded first, very fast. Not very fast, but JT responded first. JT said, well, I did a thing called I forgot the name. Site Labs? COVID Site Labs or something like that. So she doesn't really know how it worked either. She and her friends did this COVID test there, but there's this lab thing at Long Beach, and it's a $90 PCR test, but it works. And then I thought Pepper's not going to respond, but Pepper did, and she said, oh, I went to CVS, yes, and it's free. What? So who's right? Who's the right one? What the hell should I do now? Should I go to CVS? Should I go to the covidclinic.org? Should I go to the Site Labs thing? What should I do? I have no idea. I actually have zero clue. I'm getting mixed messages and I don't know what's going on. I honestly have no idea. Alright, another thing is, Hannah texted me on Instagram. What? So Hannah, the first-gen Japanese girl, the colleague. Hannah's not her real name. I should change to Hina, because like Hannah just. I guess Hannah is also like a pretty common name, but Hina is also pretty common, and it sounds a little better. Anyways, Hannah, she DM'd me on Instagram asking me, "Hey, I didn't see you a lot at work lately. Are you still working or?" And I said, "Oh, technically yes. I'm going to leave and go back to Hong Kong for a month next week, and the boss canceled my shifts for some reason. But I'll get back a month later." And she's like, "Oh, good to know," something like that. "Safe flight, safe travels." And I said, "Thank you. Hope to see you when I get back." And she said, "Hope to see you too." And then she liked my messages. Wow, that's nice. I wish Pepper would do the same. Voluntarily texting me, actually acknowledging my existence. That would be nice if someone does that to me. When I had to move from one place to another, I moved 3 times, by the way. When I had to move, I packed with all my bags and luggages. I just put everything into bags and luggages, and then divide from there on out. Not divide, but and then figure out what to put where. But this time I only have one luggage and one backpack to work with. Only one. Guangzhou just reacted to my story. Only one. And I don't really know how to start. I mean, I have a Google spreadsheet and I'm gonna write down all the stuff I'm gonna bring back, but I really don't know where to start. I genuinely am gonna look at my fucking room. It's all full of stuff. Also, Hana spoke to me a little more today. It didn't just end right there. Holy shit, man! The conversation continues. So Hana told me that she's gonna have a solo shift tomorrow evening, Monday evening. Wow, I know, insane. And I'm like, wow, that's, I didn't say that's crazy. I'm like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna be trying today the vanilla flavored Coca-Cola ice cream. Vanilla. I've never tried this before in my life. So I've tried cherry flavored, and I think that's the only Coca-Cola flavored I've ever tried. I think there's lime flavored as well, but none of this exists in Hong Kong. Okay. And for Fanta, I've tried strawberry Fanta and pineapple Fanta, which I've also never really tried before. And now this, let's try this. Here we go. Holy crap. You know, if it's cherry Coca-Cola and if it's lime flavored Coca-Cola, it will make sense because, we got strawberry soda and lime soda, and Coca-Cola is also a soda, so, it comes together. And then once in a while, you have flavors like coffee Coca-Cola, which I've never tried before, but I do not want to try. Natalie tried it, and Natalie said it sucks. So, obviously coffee, Coca-Cola doesn't come together. And then we have vanilla and Coca-Cola, which also doesn't really come together. But it just somehow, it's fine, actually. That's so weird. It tastes exactly like what it says. It tastes exactly like vanilla mixed with Coca-Cola, like vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it actually tastes more like a milkshake, but kind of like a Coca-Cola at the same time, like a vanilla milkshake. It works. It's not the best Coca-Cola flavor, but it kind of works. All right, time now is 12:35 afternoon on July 11th. July 11th. July 11th. Shit. What's special about today? Something happened today, right? July 11th? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check. I think it's just 7-Eleven. I don't know. But anyways, as you can tell by my hair, I didn't have a very good sleep. Okay, so again, Thor, Love and Thunder. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to In-N-Out. Conveniently, there's a Chase Bank ATM machine at Westwood Village. This means tomorrow I'm gonna go to that ATM. I'm gonna deposit cash. I've never used an ATM machine before in my life. I mean, I've done a great job. I also weighed myself yesterday, and I'm at 128 pounds. Holy shit! I ate so much food yesterday. I've never consumed so much calories within one day since I've been in LA. Last night I also wrote like a checklist, like a to-do list, quarantine to-do list, and I realized I have quite a handful to do. I got to edit Cloud Busting. I want to write Hunger, which is going to be my next short film. And I want to write scripts to other short films as well. I want to start reading. I want to draw. I listen to music, watch tons of movies, do push-ups and sit-ups. Like, honestly, it's kind of a good thing. Quarantine is kind of a good thing now because I get to have a peace of mind, but also I get to just rest up and do whatever I like and do these things. I'm receiving so many mixed messages. So about the whole leaving departure procedure. Okay, so quarantine hotel proof. Like I said, I don't want to spend hours and money, go all the way to the college campus, and turns out to print out my quarantine hotel proof, just to realize that I don't need to do that in the first place anyways. Oh my god, my grandma's calling. Alright, let's continue. Quarantine hotel proof. So I asked JT if she needs quarantine hotel proof, a hard copy, and she said no. She only needs a soft copy. Okay, what? I asked my mom last night. My mom's like, yeah, I did that. I had the hard copy. Alright. Then there's the COVID testing site, which is the trickiest part of this all. And I'm receiving so many mixed messages. It's a clusterfuck, basically. So I thought I can just go to CVS, but apparently not. Again, from the Reddit post, it says CVS is not good enough. But apparently, I can. So last night I went to CVS.com COVID testing website, and I actually can get a free PCR test, and it even says for most travels. Okay, but it's asking for my health insurance. So I asked Pepper about this, and Pepper said it didn't ask me for health insurance. What? What? What the fuck's going on?
You can call them and ask them to remove it. So now I'm coming to you guys to ask, what is the process for me to request that removal?
Alright, a little windy, a little nice. Time now is 4:38. I am going to rush to the cinema right now to watch Thor: Love and Thunder. I honestly don't even really want to watch it, but I also kinda want to, you know? Alright, here we go, the final time. I'm late by a few minutes. Fuck. Alright, got the ticket, $10 to be exact. And I'm going upstairs this time. Auditorium 14. Alright, cool stuff.
That can link to it. Oh, that's fast.
Alright, movie's over. The sky is kind of cloudy. Dreadful. I'm going home. Time now is 11:42 p.m. Let's wrap it up today. I had a pretty average day. Nothing all that important happened today. After I came back home, it was 8. I immediately cooked dinner, ate it up, and yeah. It wasn't a very good dinner. I don't know why, but lately I just don't like eating. Maybe it's because I've been eating the same food every single day. Not like every single day, but every single week, every single month. It's been the same few goddamn things, and I'm just growing tired of it. The eggplants, the frying the garlic, the fish, the salmon, I just didn't want to eat it anymore. Like, I look at my food, and I can already tell how it tastes, and I just don't get hungry. I just don't have an interest for eating food anymore. Yet I still eat so much because I have to clean up my food before I leave as much as possible. I do have interest in eating dessert. That is the only thing I look forward to because the desserts change every time. Like every time I eat a different flavor of ice cream, different flavor of cake, different cookie. But yeah, I just have no appetite anymore. It's just a thing that's gone for me. My ability to enjoy food, it's just like it's not a thing anymore. Now today I did several things. I asked the actress on the parking fee reimbursement. It's $5. So add that to my budget, baby. This is by far the cheapest short film I've ever made, and it's probably the best one I've made so far as well. Well, cheapest, not counting the first one. I also WhatsApped the teacher who drove me to school. Uncle, teacher. I don't want to use his real name. Should I use his real name? Nah, the teacher. And he's like, sure, I can drive you to the airport. And then I also asked him if he has a printer, because actually, okay, so I asked JT if a hard copy is necessary, and JT last night she said no. They didn't check my quarantine hotel proof. They didn't check at all. And then for safety purposes, I asked Pepper, and guess what she said? She said, yes, you need it. Okay, fine. Better safe than sorry. I'll print it out. I actually don't have to go to the college campus to print it. I can just ask someone who can print it and print it for me. So I asked the teacher to print it for me and give it to me on the day I go. Yeah. So freaking confusing. This is almost as confusing as applying to UCLA. Almost. Or applying to unis in general. Because this is just like so many different things happening. Every single person gave me a different answer. So Jonah, I spoke to Jonah a bit today because the camp is finished for Jonah, the church folk. And Jonah said his parents went into like this COVID testing site and paid $120 something. When my mom left LA on January 6th, she paid $180. JT paid $90. COVIDclinic.org wants me to pay $299, aka $300. And for Pepper, it's free. So who's right? How does any of this work? While watching the movie, Eleanor called me, and of course I didn't pick up the call because I was watching the movie. Afterwards, she asked me, how did the shoot go? Did it go down well? How did you find the location? So I spoke to her. Oh, it went pretty well, even though none of the crew showed up, and the audio quality is pretty bad, but the actors did an amazing job. And she said, oh, you didn't have any like boom mics or lav mics or anything like that? And I'm like, no. We only had a boom mic attached to the camera. And she said, oh, I wish you could have asked me for boom mics. And at that point I was like, damn it. I mean, I should have done that, and if I was smarter, I would have done that. But I don't know, I guess while I was in my pre-production phase before the shoot, I always thought that we have a boom mic, because Christian's friend have a boom mic and Christian's friend will show up as boom operators. But on that day, none of them showed up, and the boom mic is just attached to the camera, and that's it. And I don't know why I wasn't angry on that day when I learned that we only have a small boom mic attached to a camera. It's fucking trash, especially when you're trying to film in the middle of a city. It's just non-stop car noises and helicopter noises and construction noises. So, and I guess I didn't expect Eleanor to also have access to these resources because she works at a distribution company. So why would she know? Why would she have access to these resources? But damn it, I should have asked her, man. And then I told her, I texted her. I said, oh, I didn't know, my producer's friend didn't show up, and yeah, unfortunately. And I said the boom operator didn't show up, and Eleanor said, oh, anyone can be boom operator, and I said, yeah, I know. It's just that they didn't show up. I thought other people would show up, but only me and the producer showed up, and 3 actors. And then Eleanor was like, oh, well, you can actually ask the pastor because the pastor said he's free. And that's right, actually. I could have asked the pastor, except I also wouldn't because my short film involves a temple. Asking a Christian pastor to enter a temple to make a short film, not a very great idea. But this made me realize I could have asked someone else. I could have asked frigging Potter. All my burdens here, man. All my short film, USC, UCLA, all my weight gain, Ralph's, Nijia Market, all my shitty Wi-Fi, cleaning up my bathroom, cockroach and mosquitoes and flies attacking, mold on my bread, on my pies, and my money issues, Chase bank account, going to the well, earning money, buying movie tickets, planning my college classes. None of that fucking matters. I go back to Hong Kong, I relax, I chill. That's it. I don't care about anything else. Okay? Hana can wait for me. Aika can wait for me.